Tuesday, November 12th, 4:26 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. It's almost the middle of the month, so I'm going to include two time frames here, the monthly and the weekly, going over the U.S. stock indexes. How did the stock indexes close today? Closed red. They closed down. How the equity index futures looking right now? They're looking red too. They close at 5 p.m. So we're here with 6 grids. Each grid represents a stock index. We'll look at the lower time frames first. So this would be go to the weekly first. Yep, we'll do the weekly. 5 years of history in weekly candles. Top left, the S&P 500. The middle, the NASDAQ 100. Top right, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. If you haven't watched, I posted a video on that a few days ago. It's also public now. Bottom left, Dow Transports. Bottom center, the Dow Utilities. And the bottom right, the Russell 2000. These are the major U.S. stock indexes. S&P 500 stock index has 11 sectors in there, as well the NASDAQ 100, Dow Jones Industrial Average, Dow Transports, Dow Utilities, and the S&P 100 indexes are inside. They make up the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 is very diversified. The Russell 2000 is not part of the S&P 500. Nope. It's a small cap stocks. So the S&P 500 is what the hedge funds, mutual funds, institution managers compare their performance with, and more the wiser traders compare the performance with. So if your performance of your investment is underperforming the S&P 500, whoever's managing it, consider to fire them, get your money out, run away fast. You could do better on your own. For real. Adult responsibility. Own up. So here we go. 5 years, S&P 500. Here's the low, the bottom left. And this week, at an all-time new high. Outstanding. Nothing new. We've been making all-time highs. Look at this. Up and up. Yep. This hasn't just been happening overnight. It didn't just happen after the election. Nope. It's been happening since last year. The U.S. economy is showing positive growth and rapidly improving. I'm not talking about inflation. That's different. The value of the companies, the growth of the companies, low labor, yep. Low unemployment, outstanding. Also, this is giving a boost of confidence to the U.S. dollar, which on a different video. Yep. Again, good growth nation helps the currency. NASDAQ 100. Here's the low, past 5 years. And here's the high, all-time new high this week. Outstanding. Same thing. Look at this growth over a 2-year period. Nice. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, one of the smaller indexes, one of the older index, but the Dow 30 Industrial Average is the 30 largest publicly traded companies. Yep. Largest publicly traded companies. Here's the low for the past 5 years. Again, here's the high, all-time new high. And this past week, what happened? Well, the people that manage this index, they adjusted it. They replaced 2 companies, 2 new winners. Outstanding. It took out 2 losers and added 2 new winners. That's also my Dow 30 video. The Dow Transports. Here's the low for the past 5 years. Here's the high. High's all the way back here, 2021. So, when we made a new high this year, we haven't taken out the high of 2021. This is the Dow Transports. How many people you know are investing in that? Yeah, it's not one of the better indexes. The Dow Jones Utilities. Here's the low for the past 5 years. And here's the high right here this year. Look, it's trending down. Yeah, I know that's the high for the past 5 years. So I'm showing you that we're trending down. It's performing worse than several of the other indexes. Mm-hmm. Again, it's utility companies that pay high dividends, not considered growth companies. And the Russell 2000. Here's the low for the past 5 years. Here's the high for the past 5 years. And this year, again, made a new high for the year. We haven't broken the high of 2021, but close. So again, the takeaway is the growth indexes. Yeah, if you're looking for growth, leadership right here. Big difference than these other indexes on the bottom. Again, better indexes right here for growth. You don't think the U.S. economy is going to grow much faster, slowing down? Well, you might go look for the other indexes, but we've been performing outstanding. Let's go to the higher time frame. Same indexes, same order, but now we're looking at a 20-year chart, 20 years of history, and each candle's a month. Like I said, we're almost in the middle of the month. So the candle on the top right will be done at the end of this month. And here's the low for the past 20 years. Nice run up we've been having. Mm-hmm. So look here, 2024, huge run up. Same with 2023. Got it. You do these trends. Extreme volatility the past few years. An all-time new high. Nice. So it didn't just happen overnight. Nope, we've been trending up for a while. The stock market has been improving rapidly. The NASDAQ 100, here's the low for the past 20 years. And look at this. Nice run up. Here was the end of 2020. Nice run up. Outstanding. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Here's the low. 2009. Yeah, 2009. Remember the subprime mortgage, real estate bubble? Remember COVID? Nice. All-time new high. And the Dow Jones Transport Average. Here's the low. Here's the high, 2021. So we already know the other index is performing better. And the Dow Jones Utilities, here's the low for the past 20 years. Here's the high. I already mentioned it's been trending down. So it's a weaker index. Mm-hmm. And the Russell 2000, here's the low for the past 20 years. Here's the high. And just shy of it. See a big difference in the performance? Look at the S&P 500, outstanding. The growth of the United States, the value of the major companies, S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and the Dow Jones, top 3 major indexes. That being said, these are stock ETFs too. You could buy the stock ETFs instead of having someone else manage your money. There's many ways you can participate. Dollar cost average. You can do as small as fraction shares. There are some brokers. If you don't have a broker, you should open a broker. Best insurance in the United States. And you can use fractional brokers. That means you could do some of them let you do as low as $7, $5, whenever you want to make contributions. You can also set up dollar cost average, buying on the dips. Mm-hmm. So take this to the futures market on the 1 hour. And we're going to close at 5 p.m. The 3 major stock indexes, each one's a 1 hour chart. Top left, S&P 500 futures, the middle, the NASDAQ 100, and the far right, the Dow 30 futures. Look, big volatile day today on each of them. Again, each of them 1 hour for the past few days. Big volatility today. Notice this again. Here is the low of the S&P 500 futures. It's off the lows. Same with the NASDAQ 100 off the lows. The Dow is still at the lows and made new lows. Just to give you some insight what's happening right now. You can still participate in trading. The market doesn't close till 5 p.m. If you'd like early access to my videos, I have a subscribers page for a very tiny dollar donation. The link is below in the video description. It's a Patreon page. Get the content the same day, as well as a lot more good information. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.